Well, I'm gonna be doing some quests from the main story. And first I'm gonna have to do my obligatory Facebook post. But first, I have to say welcome to my chat, or to my stream rather, and chat. Alrighty, I'm almost there. Doing my obligatory Facebook post. Alrighty, obligatory Facebook post is gone, and we're going to go back to my we're going to go back to the main story quest. That's what MSQ stands for, just in case there are those of you who do not know. Alright, so I'm looking for, oh, what's her name? Where's she at? There she is, Tesseline. Okay, I'd love to lay out a welcome meal, but the duties I put off when I went to the market still waiting for me. There are 101 things that need doing. I'm sorry, but would you mind waiting here without say? I suppose. What? And twiddle our thumbs while you work yourself to death? Surely there's something we can help you with. I could do with the hand, it's true. Thank you. You can start by helping me sort out the larder, I'll say. While we do that, could you tend to a few patients, perhaps? There are 3 in particular I meant to visit. It's just a matter of saying a few words to them and seeing that their skin isn't caked in sand. Their names are Pownell, Codden, and Herrick. I don't know if those names were pronounced right, but I tried. They may not give much in the way of response, but I promise they'll be pleased to meet someone new. Alrighty. Purchase a fruit. No, I gotta wake him up. Look at him, he's just laying there sleeping. Here, I'll sell you some fruit, but you gotta wake me up first. Alright? Because, like, you know, I hardly ever sell any fruit. You know, because, you know, that's the way I roll. I mean, look, I'm laying here. You know, like, dude, I'm selling fruit, but I'm asleep. Alright, but anyway, here we go. Let's wake him up. Oh, well, you're welcome, dude. Oh, I had to tend to him, my bad. I should probably read some of this stuff, shouldn't I, before I comment. Alright, what's up with Todd, and gotta give him some of this fruit too. Kind of feel like Super Sugar Bear, you know, giving him some Super Sugar Crisp. Todd glances up at you blankly, but you notice the tension in his face ease slightly. Alright, let's go talk to Howrick again. Or let's go talk to Howrick, rather. Howrick remains utterly still as you wipe the sand from his cheek. The texture of his skin is hardened into something akin to plaster. Now let's go back and talk to Tesling. You've seen to the patients. How were they? Good. That's good. I knew they would enjoy meeting you. I'm concerned about Howrick, though. I'll have to speak with the other carers, but I think this time... but I think his time may be near. We shall leave you to that discussion then. I was going to take Merlin to the Morgue Souk if you have any errands there that need doing. Well, I suppose there's one thing. Would you pick up a nectarine from the markets, please? Kassar's caravan just passed through, says Ron should have some fresh fruit. Come then, Merlin. There's something I want you to see right after we stop after Ron's solid course. Well, I guess that's what we're after, isn't it? Alright, let's speak to this guy. Oh, back again are you? You need another taste of Ron's wares. Actually, we're looking to buy a nectarine. Do you have any in stock? Oh yes, nectarine, peaches, grapes. Fresh and juicy. Given how richly you cracked your coin purse with me, I might still owe you food. Here, take this one free of charge. Gods, I've never seen a Mord merchant give away something for nothing before. How much coin did you spend here? Oh yes, I'll take a jar of honeyed worms as well. Oh no, they're not for me, it's an offering of sorts. The worms, if you please. Only the best strigglers for you. Come and get my friends. Right, that's our shopping chores taken care of. Let's head up past the Etherite to the main tower. The view I want to show you can only be seen from its very top. Now, I guess it's to the Etherite we go. Oh, there she is. Here are your precious worms. That buzzes a trip to the top of the tower, does it not? Gasp. Glazed wrigglers. You actually brought them. I really shouldn't let you, but just this once, alright? Only once. Never fails, shall we? Well now, look at us, looking down on the world.
Over there, where the wall is broken.
Never speak while there's dialogue going on, so sorry.
Do you see what lies beyond? That's what the land became after the light flooded in. An empty white nothingness. Life cannot exist in such conditions. The primordial light would wreak havoc on the body's etheric balance. That nectarine you bought, it's Halric's favorite fruit.
Oh, is it now? Thanks for letting me know.
Most of the patients, Halric included, survived the attacks of powerful eaters. But their fate was sealed all the same. The monster's corruption has entered their bodies, and their very essence is being subsumed by light.
Well, damn them.
The twisted state of the world itself just makes matters worse. Under normal circumstances, a person's ether naturally tends to equilibrium. But for these poor souls, the opposite is true. Sooner or later, every single one of them will turn.
Well, now, that's not very encouraging, I'll say. Look,
Testing the patients. They all know this. They know what has to be done before the change goes too far, before the eater within takes over. The preferred method is mixing poison into their favorite food. In my time here, I've borne witness to a lot of last meals.
Have you now? Well, thanks for letting me know. I've kind of eaten a couple meals here, thank you. I ain't eating that. No way.
I feel just as helpless as before. No matter how hard I fight, it's never enough.
Well, if you're eating poison, no wonder.
But it's a war I mean to wage, nonetheless. Speaking of wars, do you remember how I made you promise not to leave me and then promptly collapsed?
Yeah, but you're trying to make me eat some poison fruit. Or even carry it, for that matter.
Well, let's just say I had a few choice words for the Exarch concerning the timing of his summons.
Well, I imagine you did.
But even if the fault lay with someone else, I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd abandon you on the battlefield.
Well, that's alright. I did okay. Really, I did.
So I swore that I'd make up for my absence there by making a difference here.
Alright, but I'm still worried about this poison fruit, okay?
And that's what keeps me moving forward, even when things seem hopeless.
Alrighty then. Yeah, we still have this to contend with.
It's time we headed back. The longer we keep Tesseline waiting, the harder this will be for her.
Well, let's go. Bonos. Oh, yeah. Okay. Alright, so now I gotta speak to LSA. I'm glad I was able to show you that. When it comes to understanding the catastrophe which befell the first, one glimpse of the empty wasteland beyond the wall is worth more than an hour of Riandra's lecturing. And I need you to know beyond a doubt that Tesseline has no other choice. The nectarine will be a kindness. It isn't just a threat posed to others. When a person becomes an eater, the pain appears to be excruciating. Carers are truly fond of their wards and would spare them that suffering. It is their way of fighting back against fate worse than death. Well, I guess I gotta go over here and give his here nectarine to Tesseline. And I'll try not to rupture her spleen. And I'll try to turn her on some James Dean. Oh, where's she at? No, I'm gonna be lazy. I'm gonna be lazy. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Well, how'd I piss this? I guess I just pissed this off, didn't I? Not really. Yeah, for you I did. I thought it was poison, but you know. Thank you, Alice. She's explained why I wanted this. I could see it in your eyes. Yeah, well, she did. But we may not hit it just yet. I spoke with the others, and we've decided to keep an eye on Herrick for now. Thanks to you, though. If his time does come suddenly, we'll be ready to send him on his way with a taste of happier days. Completed. A purchase of fruit. Alrighty. And now the next quest. The time left to us. Well, nothing's going to happen for a little while yet, so let's see if we can't lighten the mood. We don't want our gloomy faces worrying the patients. I think it's time for that welcome meal, don't you? Take a seat and I'll make us a nice stew. Well, stew for me and you. I'm telling you, I ain't had any stew for me and you. I hope you don't mind if I just sit here and stew about this.
Speak up.
Please.
If you'd like another helping. I made a little bit more than usual today.
Well, have you now?
And you've added something special to the broth, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, she has.
Aye, well, it's not often we have visitors from the Crystarium, so I may have thrown in a few extra bits and bobs.
A little extra bits and bobs. I sure will. I'll have another bowl, motherfucker. Excuse me.
That's what I like to hear. Give me a moment to warm up the pot.
Okay, I'll do that. I mustn't I?
In a place like this, you learn to take what moments of happiness you can get.
Oh, you must. I'm telling you, you must, you must, you must.
I remember when I first came here with my mother. She was showing the early signs.
No, not her. Not your mother.
I knew there was no way to save her, but I just couldn't face what needed to be done. That's the way of it for most people. Why they travel for moms to stay here.
And I've got moms to go before I sleep. Moms to go before I sleep.
Beaten, broken souls come to wait out the inevitable, to receive the mercy of a painless death.
Painless death. Painless, I tell you.
When my mother finally left this world, I was mad with grief, but also thankful that her passing was a peaceful one.
Yeah, but I'm still mad.
It's never easy, ending a life you've cared for, even when you believe they go on to a better place. I often find myself wishing the Warrior of Darkness would come and do that part for me.
What's about me? Come on now.
The Warrior of Darkness?
You've
Yeah,
never
that's
heard
what
the
she
tale?
said.
I'm not sure where it began, but every child in Norvrent could tell you a version of it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Warrior of Darkness, servant of death, take care of our souls at our dying breath.
Oh, but must you have dying breath? I mean, come on. You should have breath that resuscitates people. Brush your teeth, for God's sakes.
Let sinners and eaters of sin go with thee, that all may return to the sunless sea. Well, that's the version I was taught anyway. It's just an old bedtime story. He's certainly never deigned to visit us here.
No, he would never deign to do that.
Which is a good thing, surely. He sounds rather ominous.
Yes, he's most ominous.
Do you think so? I always liked the idea that he treated every soul the same, even the sin eaters.
Yeah, they ate a bunch of sin, hell. Had a bunch of sin on a plate, left out back porch, and they ate it in one night. And there's a lot of sin, too. Telling you it was. Really was.
They're coming.
Tesleen!
Oh, Tesleen, she beckons for you.
I swear, I only took my eyes off him for a moment.
Oh no. Where is he? Merlin, Alice say we have to go look for Eric. Or Hyric? Yeah, they call him Hyric. I don't know what's gotten into him, but if he's wandering out there alone, oh no, he can't be wandering out there alone. We'll assign search areas and split up. Any idea where he might be headed? No. He's never done anything like this before. But it can't be a coincidence that the other patients are suddenly so agitated. They can sense something. In any case, let's keep search close to the end. Hyric, isn't very sure on his feet, so he won't have gone far. I'll search the east side. Well, you get the east side, and I'll get the west side. We'll meet the middle of the etherite. Please, Hyric, please. Please be alright. Please. Oh, I must go looking for him now. I'll cover the north and west end. Take everything from here to the south. Well, I guess I'm going south. Yeah. Alright, let me outrun him. Hopefully I won't get murdered out here.
Any sign of him?
No, Alistair.
No luck then. But he surely can't have gone far. We should keep looking. The Sin Eaters are out in force, and if we don't find him soon, you can be sure they will.
What have we here?
Did you see the size of that thing?
Yeah.
Wherever it's going, it can only mean trouble. After it!
Yeah, baby.
There it is!
Oh.
Is that...
What?
Oh no!
Oh, yes.
Ulrich!
Well, now. Uh-oh.
Tesling! No!
Yes. Oh my.
We all deserve happiness, wherever we can find it.
Okay. Yes, we
The
must.
time left to you is precious. No one should die in pain.
You just got run through with a sword, and you're talking about not dying in
Mother.
pain. Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. Oh my. Now she's just skin eater. I mean a sin eater. He's just like, yeah, bitch, you deserve it. And no. There she goes. She too is a sin, and she's bald as well. Oh my, they all are wearing wigs. All of them, I tell you, all of them. And they flitter around at night while you're sleeping. With their Viking swords and shields and angels' wings. Yes. Oh, yes. And there is the wing. So everybody goes to a chicken place to get nothing but the wings. All right, Alice. What do you guys say? Alice. All right, let's finish this. Now, why you gotta be talking about your eye? Can't be the shoulder they lean on like this. All right. Well, let's fix somebody. Kasana. It's just so unfair. Taslim was always so cheery with the patients, telling them not to be scared, that there wouldn't be any pain. Of all people in the world to suffer such a fate. Well, I gotta talk to Wilford. It'll be okay, Wilford. Trust me. But speak to me anyway. I imagine you're just as shocked as the rest of us. So I appreciate what you're doing here. Me, I can barely, I don't have the words. Without a body, we can't even give her a proper burial. And she cared about that sort of thing. About giving the people the chance to say their goodbyes. Oh boy, I get to talk to Halric. Slap him a couple of times. Probably should. Halric is as unresponsive as ever. He stands motionless, staring up into the sky where the Sin Eaters made their escape. Okay, I'm gonna stop here and gain all experience, and I'll come back to it